To know what props actually is, we need to take a look at interface. What is interface? The hard explanation from Wikipedia: interface or protocol type is a data type that acts as an abstraction of a class. Okay, I think it's better that you read it yourself. Okay, now the simple explanation. I see a socket, and I have plug that matches to the socket. So I can plug it with no care on what do I send using the plug. And inside the socket is like a black box that doing something with what we gave them via the plug. In our specific case, that black box is our custom component. The plug is all parameter that we send to the custom component. And socket is our props or our interface. So yes, props is actually an interface. But right now, it doesn't care whatever things that I send to the custom component, right? It will receive it even though it will blow up if we run it. How to enforce the type that matches our custom component needs? This is why we need to define our interface. Let's create props interface for our count label. To make an interface, just type interface and give interface name. I use I as the prefix name, so I can easily notice that it is an interface. And what count state data type? It's a number, so just type number as the type. See this error. Interface is part of TypeScript, so first we need to change our file format from JS to TSX. We need TSX and not TS because we return the JSX element. Now we can just put props with iCountLabel data type as the count label parameter. Give props as the variable name. Let's change this interface name. Let's use props as the postfix so we can easily know that it is a props. This is once again the difference between TypeScript and JavaScript. In TypeScript, we need to import the React. Why we still have a problem? Like I said before, we need TSX. Since we're using variable props, we need to call props.count instead of count. Okay, we still got an error. It can't resolve the file automatically, so give the file format to the import. Now let's run it. Okay, it's working well. I know what you're thinking right now. It's good that it has type enforcer, but the code writing becomes bad because we need to use props.count, right? Don't worry, it's because I need to explain it to you first before we going further. Let's make it just like before. There's two ways. First, just break down the count from the props like this. Then you already can use count just like before. Second, you can do the breakdown on the parameter level just like this. That's it. Easy, right? You can use any method you want. Let's update our progress to GitHub. I forgot to remove unused import. Let's do that. Then update to GitHub again. As you can see right now that onClick needs decrease event parameter with any type. We can put a number there and we'll see an error. So we will enforce it to make sure that the type is a function. Import React. Change the file format to TSX. Update our count control import file. Create our interface just like before. This time the name is iCountControlProps. And how do you know what the type of our function? It's easy. We can just take a peek at our decrease function. See, we can just declare it the same with this. Let's do that. It's the same with increase event too. Apply the interface to count control. Then break down the function from the props. Then let's try it. Okay, again, it's working well. If you take a look now, the decrease function requests us to give function. That's what the interface is doing. Like usual, don't forget to update to GitHub. That's it. Congrats, you have finished this newbie series. This doesn't mean you already master React, but it means you already have a good start to continue your journey. I hope this is fun and helping you guys. Just so you know, you already learned so much within this series. Here's the summary for you. You already learned set up and run web server, from install to run it, and know about GitHub or version control. Use React Stripe for basic Beauty UI, how to install packets and dependencies, the elements, and even write your own CSS, JS variable and React Stripe layout, how to define and display JS variable in UI, use more element and manage layout with React Stripe. Not only that, you also learn simple concept of reusable, React button on click. From using the on click, use developer console to view the click event. Simple React use state hook. Here you learn about defining a function, use a function as a props, get the knowledge about React and its basic limitation, and of course, how to use useStateHook, useEffect and dependencies, what it is and when it's triggered, know its dependencies and solving some interesting problem, and not forget about always updating your progress to GitHub. Custom hook logic and view separation. This is very important. Create your own hook, use it for view and logic separation. You also learn fundamental on how real programming works in many scale. A new good habit, refactoring. In this case, refactoring custom hook that we made before. You learn on what is refactoring and why it is really important. You must do this in real development. React custom component, what it is and how to create the custom component. Know-how about props and function props, how to define and passing props to custom component, and of course, refactoring custom component. React props basic. At this state, you already knew props, but not really know what it is. This is where you really know it. Once again, congrats! Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again in the future video.